Last week, I put down 5 conditions. 4 of them have been met. And the next ceiling, the 50-day moving average, is now 18% away. Good morning, this is Ken. Here is the conclusion first. The bounce is continuing, but a medium-term reversal is not confirmed. We are standing right in front of the line that decides it. Last week's chart episode ended with 5 conditions. Did 350 close above? After that, did it hold? Did the daily RSI cross 50? Did volume expand on up days? And is 329 still holding? We start by checking the answers. One note first. Every figure today comes from charts built on August 22, 2026. The daily close was 362.26. Even if price has moved since, the moving averages and RSI values are from that date. First one, did 350 close above? Yes. The August 22 close was 362.28.6. That clears the first ceiling from last week decisively. Second one. After clearing it, did price hold above? This one cannot be judged yet. The break above 350 is very recent. Whether it can close above for several sessions is homework carried into this week. Third one, did the daily RSI cross 50? Yes, last week it read 48.82, stalled just short of the neutral line. This week it reads 58.01, clearly above. The 50 line is where buying and selling pressure balance out. Crossing it on the daily chart means the multi-week trend has started to turn upward. Fourth one, did volume expand on up days? Yes, last week daily volume was 45.43 million shares. This week it is 59.19 million, roughly 30% higher. Last week I said price came back quietly. That description no longer applies. People are moving on the up days now. Fifth one. Is 329 still holding? Yes. The 20-day moving average sits at 328.1410. The close is roughly 10% above it. Last week, price was 4% above the 20-day. Now it is more than 10. This is no longer a downside worry phase. To summarize, 4 of 5 met. The remaining one is acceptance above the level, which simply needs time. Last week, the phrase was bounce confirmed, reversal unconfirmed. The conditions for that reversal are steadily filling in. In numbers, the bounce of 297.38 went from 15% last week to 22%. From last week's close of 342.27, price is up 6%. 1 week moved the picture considerably. Now the current state. The 4-hour RSI reads 68.32. Last week it was 60.46, so it has pushed higher. Remember, it was in the 20s in late July. About a month later, it is at 68. Short-term momentum is clearly strong. This needs a caution though. An RSI of 70 is the conventional overbought marker. 68.22 sits just under it. Overbought does not mechanically mean a decline, but it is the kind of level where upward momentum tends to pause. The daily chart too, 58.01, above 50 but still some distance from 70. 4-hour at 68, daily at 58, short-term strong, medium-term with room left. So what is next? The 50-day moving average, 365.86. That is just 0.83% above the 362.86 close. Last week, it sat 8.4% above. In 1 week, 8.4% became 0.83%. The ceiling is right in front of us. The August 22 intraday high was 366.50. So price did trade above the 50-day. It just did not close there. Repeating something from last week. Reclaiming the 50-day is a necessary condition for medium-term improvement. It is not a sufficient one. What matters is whether price can stay above it afterward. The homework left over from condition 2 applies at the 50-day too. Looking higher, the 200-day moving average sits at 403.332. That is 11.1% above the close. Last week, it was 18.6% above. The distance closed, but the long-term trend has not turned yet. Step back. This week gained 6.02% from the prior close. The weekly close is 362.86. On the weekly chart, this is a clear second bar of recovery. Volume again. Daily volume came in at 59.9 million shares, up roughly 30% from last week's 45.30 million. Volume expanding on up days. That is the exact thing I said had not appeared yet last week. Here is one thing worth flagging. The 4-hour volume delta has turned negative in the most recent readings. Volume delta expresses whether buying or selling dominated as a net figure. Before those readings, there were large positive bars. So buying thinned out immediately after a strong push. Put those two together. The 4-hour RSI at 68, just under overbought, and the most recent volume delta negative. Momentum easing off right in front of the 50-day. That is the accurate position today. 3 scenarios. Bullish first. Close above the 50-day at 365.86. Hold it for several sessions and see volume expand further on up days. Line those 3 up and the 200-day near 403 comes into view. Neutral next. Price oscillates between roughly 350 and 366. It touches the 50-day repeatedly but cannot close above it. Time spent digesting a fast move. Given how high the 4-hour RSI is, this is entirely plausible. Bearish last. Price fails at the 50-day and closes below 350. Then, a test of the 342 area. If that fails too, back to the 20-day near 303.8. The bounce itself is only invalidated below 303.8. So here are this week's 5. Did the 50-day at 365.86 close above? After that, did it hold? Is 350 still holding? Did volume keep expanding on up days? And what happened after the 4-hour RSI crossed 70? Not up or down. These conditions. That is all for today. If this video was useful, a like really helps. I post new videos here regularly, and if you follow along, you will have most of what matters about Tesla covered. If you have not subscribed yet, please do. Thank you for watching, and let us keep enjoying life with Tesla.
Before we wrap up, let me take a moment to introduce myself. I drive a Tesla Model Y, and at home, I've installed a Tesla Powerwall, so I actually charge my car with solar energy. I truly believe Tesla is shaping the future, and that's why I share the latest news and insights here on this channel. I'm from Japan, but I want to connect with Tesla fans all around the world. That's why I also create an English version of my videos. YouTube now lets you switch the audio into your own language, so you can enjoy it in whatever language you prefer. Most of all, I'd love to connect with Tesla fans everywhere so we can support Tesla together. I also share updates on X, so feel free to follow me there and let's connect. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.